Hello folks, this is Miguel from The Embargo Man. Well, this video is about a fan who is beautiful, gorgeous, and kind of unique, and you see her in World Cups whenever her country plays. Alright, she is also a former beauty contestant that represents her country. And then one thing I'm talking about, and this is I'm talking about to one particular woman that says, and is a message to Ivana Knoll. Ivana Knoll, alright? So I mean, this is interesting name. You are like very beautiful and stuff. I wonder why you appear when Croatia wins. I mean, there's one thing I am watching, and I really just saying is the World Baseball Classic. I know when you're in FIFA World Cups, whenever Croatia plays international football international, aka known in the United States as soccer, then I mean you're cheering up, you spice up things, and then they take pictures of you and stuff. But one thing that I have noticed for is that of suddenly about one team in particular that is absent from the World Baseball Classic, Croatia. Well, Croatia is absent in the World Baseball Classic, and I mean, these baseball games is like the World Cup of baseball, to say at least, Ivana. And I most likely say appearance of where it is that for 2027 or 2026 World Baseball Classic, and even though I don't know about Croatian Americans playing baseball, but there are a lot of Croatian Americans that play baseball, and what it is about is that one thing that I'm talking about is that there's even cities in the United States where they have a lot of Croatian Americans. I mean, and one thing to put the least out of all cities to say about Croatian Americans, I mean, one of them is in Pennsylvania. It's called Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I wonder why there's people of Croatian descent in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I mean, probably you might fit in there. You might be the rally woman for the Pittsburgh Pirates or the Steelers American football team. So, for a matter of fact, that you will be it, taking pictures with fans and everything, with Pirates fans and Steelers fans, and probably even hockey with Penguin fans. Alright, so I mean, you get to know that city, and there's a lot of people of Croatian descent that are popular YouTubers. I mean, put it that way, Ivana. You might be I'm talking about what would be the World Baseball Classic if Croatia would play, not just Croatian players, but some Croatian Americans and all that stuff. It's gotta be started like that, right? It has to be started like that. The main thing that I might say this, okay, if Croatia were to play in one of the hosting cities, I don't know if they're gonna host a World Baseball Classic in Pittsburgh at the Pirates' home field. Let Croatia play in Pittsburgh, then you'll be it. You'll be welcome over there. And if they play Miami, they go play depending on for the 2027 or 2026 World Baseball Classic. I mean, what it is about all this is you You be the fan cheering up for the Croatian baseball team. And this is just an interesting story about this. I mean, I found it something about this, and I am using my Canon Rebel T5 camera. So I'm just saying this. Croatia's baseball team. And what it is okay, it says the Croatian National Baseball Team is the national baseball team of Croatia as of beginning of 2013 at the IBF World Rankings. And this is the 31st men's baseball team, and yet, like, this is their uniforms. All right, so if I'm on Ivana, like, if you want to go to the World Baseball Classic, I mean, it is on Wikipedia, and what it is for that of these they have all these players and stuff, and you will say that in 2026, if Croatia's baseball team get into the World Baseball Classic, you'll be it at the baseball stands. If they held it in New York, you'll be in New York if Croatia plays in New York. Japan, well, I remember you eating the sushi in Japan. You were trying to beat that the Croatian soccer team beat Japan. You were eating sushi, and probably you might do the same thing, but this time if it's in Japan, I mean, you might just be an umpire for instant noodle soup. And if Croatia plays in Japan, and probably you could eat some kimchi if Croatia defeats Korea in the World Baseball Classic in 2027 or 2026 or 2027, right? So what it is for the World Baseball Classic and for 2026 and 2027, you'll be there. And I would say this. I know you come to Miami. Here in Miami, you go to some Heat games. I've never known you. But after all, you know, to put it this way, I'm just telling you about this one particular YouTuber. I used to have like a crush. Justine. She reviews technology. Her name is Justine Zarek, right? I don't know if that's... she is Croatian American, and she reviews and she loves Apple products from Apple, iPhone, everything like that, you know. And yeah, you get to meet her. She lives in LA. Even though she was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but she lives in LA, and she wrote a book. And in her book, you're gonna find out how awesome her life is, you know. And she helps others in need. And then that's it. What you do, Ivana Knoll, just buy her book. It's on Amazon. I Justine, an analog memoir. It is there. So after all this, you know about one particular person or Croatian American YouTuber, Ivana Knoll, and I mean, all of this saying is that one of these days, even for baseball, I mean, I would love to see the Croatian baseball team at the World Baseball Classic. Ivana Knoll, I would love to see you over there at the baseball stands cheering up for Croatia, for the Croatian national baseball team. And yet you're gonna be, you know, the talk of the town all over the world, all over Tokyo, all over Korea, anywhere, depending on where Croatia plays in the next World Baseball Classic. So it would be awesome if they held it at the Pirates home field. We're in the town where a bunch of Croatian Americans resides. You know, I mean, it would be perfect for you that you're going to huddle up with your fellow people. You know, actually they're born in the United States, but they're your fellow people, Ivana Knoll. They are Croatian descent, even though born in the United States. I mean, I hope like there's some people of Croatian descent born in America, playing for their heritage for the Croatian National Baseball Team. So, I mean, what it is know is that it's gonna be awesome to see Croatia at the next World Baseball Classic in 2026, 2027. I mean, it's gonna be awesome. You gonna be at the baseball stands, and all the baseball fans will look at you. You'll be it for the show. One out of all of them, you know, one of the most famous and most popular baseball fans would be the one cheering for the Croatian baseball team, and that's gonna be you, Ivana Knoll. And yeah, it was awesome. The thing is that Croatia, the baseball team, needs to go and play baseball, try to defeat Japan. If you try to defeat Japan, you know, this is one of my favorite countries that I want to go, and or most likely defeat China, most likely defeat Korea. I would love to see a game between Croatia and Korea, that Croatia beats Korea, and Ivana Knoll, instead of eating sushi, she eats kimchi. I mean, Ivana Knoll, seeing you eating kimchi when Croatia defeats Korea, and yeah, there's a baseball game and going on, World Baseball Classic, and it's Panama versus Italy. I mean, Australia is defeating China, and yeah, but the interesting thing about having the first game between, the first WBC game between Croatia and Korea, and Ivana Knoll eating kimchi when Croatia defeats Korea. I mean, it'll be interesting about all this. And first of all, I mean, what would it be awesome to see a kimono with the Croatian flag colors, red and white, checkered and blue, red, white, and blue, almost the same colors as the United States, but you have a checker. That's the only thing. Red and white checkered kimono. Ivana Knoll appearing in a kimono. That would be awesome. And then Ivana Knoll is an umpire in a Japanese commercial when Ivana Knoll appears in Japan at the Tokyo Dome when Croatia plays in Japan. I don't know about South Korea. Ivana Knoll in South Korea, but yeah, either wherever Croatia plays in the 2026/2027 World Baseball Classic, Ivana's gonna be there. Could be in Miami, could be in New York, could be wherever Croatia plays, right? So seeing the first game of Croatia defeating South Korea in the World Baseball Classic in 2026/2027, Ivana Knoll will be eating kimchi. Right? Ivana Knoll, kimchi is a traditional dish from Korea. Even though it's traditional, there's other dishes like their chicken dishes are pretty awesome. And it is like a cabbage. It's a very spicy cabbage. And I noticed that, I don't know if you try to like spicy food, if you want to try spicy cabbage kimchi, and then they'll be like, you'll be up here like you did with Japan, and when the Croatian soccer team defeated Japan. I mean, the upset is for Korea getting defeated by Croatia in the World Baseball Classic. If Croatia plays, very good. I mean, it would be awesome that you that I see. Oh, look at now, even in Korean media outlets like Arirang, and this is Ivana Knoll mocking Korea, and you're eating kimchi, right? So one thing for sure that I mean, whatever wherever it takes place. So one of the interesting locations that we have Taiwan, but one interesting location to host the World Baseball Classic is in Dubai. Bringing baseball into the Middle East in the 2026/27 World Baseball Classic. I mean, the only teams will have Korea, Taiwan, Croatia in Pool A playing in Dubai, UAE, and UAE. So, and UAE, right? It'll be like, I know you were into the Middle Eastern cultures of belly dancing and everything like that. You may understand to learn Arabic. I mean, the Japanese language is very awesome. You could learn Japanese, Ivana Knoll. I mean, it would be interesting to host the World Baseball Classic in Dubai, UAE, and UAE playing baseball, and the leader of Dubai. I mean, of UAE. UAE leader is Mohammed. Mohammed bin Zayed MBZ will actually being happy to see his country hosting the World Baseball Classic in 2026/2027. I don't know if that will you rather see Croatia playing in the United States, like in California, Miami, or New York, wherever they're gonna host? Would you like to see Croatia playing in Japan, or would you like to see Croatia playing in UAE Dubai? So if they play in UAE Dubai to replace Chinese Taipei home to Dubai, I mean the interesting about Dubai, the games in Dubai would be Chinese Taipei, Croatia, UAE, and South Korea. I don't know if another country would be well, probably the Netherlands, right? Facing the Netherlands in there at UAE Dubai. But the first, I don't know, maybe the second game, the first game would be facing Chinese Taipei, Croatia versus Chinese Taipei. Pretty good match at UAE, and then Netherlands might face UAE, because one thing, after all, the Czech Republic first match of one of the Slavic countries, the Czech Republic has defeated China 8-5. I saw the highlights of the game. Japan defeated Korea 13-4, but the highlights is like one of the Slavic countries that won a World Baseball Classic match was Czech Republic against China. And for all this, I have the ESPN app. For all this, by seeing in the 2026/2027 World Baseball Classic, seeing Croatia, or seeing probably the Netherlands and UAE. UAE going doing a surprise what the Czech Republic does, defeating the Netherlands. UAE defeating the Netherlands, or defeating, if Israel would be there, oh, UAE defeating Israel. All right. So the thing is, what they going to cheer for all this? The home run, a big home run by the UAE. They will say, God is great, God is great. But in Arabic, they say, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. The UAE baseball players playing in Dubai saying, Allah Akbar, God is great, because they will like defeat a team miserably. I mean miserably, like 10 runs to nothing. All right. All this homers, grand slams, UAE surprising one of the teams playing in Dubai. If the World Baseball Classics is hosting in Dubai, and then the interesting thing, I don't know about you, Ivana. Let's see some drinking bubble tea, drinking bubble tea, and in UAE, Croatia defeating Taiwan. Croatia defeating Taiwan. If the UAE, and if the World Baseball Classic is hosted in UAE in Dubai. So I mean, hosting a World Baseball Classic in Dubai would be interesting, and Croatia should be playing in Dubai, not Japan, not the USA, but Dubai. Yes, Dubai. It will be interesting. So I don't know. It would be interesting to see that. I mean, if the World Baseball Classic were not hosted in Japan, in Dubai, if they hosted in Korea again, in Korea, or like Taiwan, the United States, and probably that, I mean, I think if it's not hosted in Dubai, I mean, Croatia playing in Japan would be better off, and seeing the first game between Croatia versus South Korea, Croatia defeating South Korea, Ivana Knoll doing a commercial, a Japanese commercial for Nissan instant noodle soup, saying strike three, you're out, and then it says that's a ball, and then they're like putting the effect of is that they've getting pissed off because Knoll is the umpire and Korea lost against Japan, and it says that's not fair, that's a ball, no, that's a strike. Whatever it is, I mean, it would be very, very interesting seeing Ivana Knoll in a Japanese commercial. And better yet, after all, if Croatia plays in Japan, right? If they host the WBC in Dubai, then Croatia plays in Dubai, right? Croatia plays in Dubai, right? So please, I would love to see that. I would love to see this. I would love to see the Croatian baseball team playing the World Baseball Classic. It will be very interesting. And I want to know, I think if you want to experience it, the baseball fan base in Japan is very intense. Baseball in Japan is like football, aka soccer, in Europe. They go in there, and it's like almost a second religion in Japan. Baseball's like a second religion in Japan, right? So this is how popular baseball is in Japan, and they have and they go cheer up. It's fun. It's fun how baseball games in Japan are. I don't know, but if Croatia plays in Japan, it will place in Japan, and the feeling if they're not hosting a World Baseball Classic in Korea, in in Dubai, excuse me, in Dubai, have having Croatia playing in Japan is interesting to see, and interesting to see you, Ivana Knoll, cheering for your country against whoever, probably even Japan, and whatever it is. But if the World Baseball Classic, it is worth to be hosted in Dubai, you know, a MBZ will be there. MBZ, you know what? I would love to see Mohammed, MBZ doing the first pitch for the UAE baseball team, promoting it, having baseball in the UAE in Dubai, and Croatia playing in Dubai. It would be very interesting. So I would say that this is one thing that I want to ask. This is for Ivana Knoll, but folks, I mean, I know you were not some of them baseball buffs, but just baseball fans in general. If you want to know who is Ivana Knoll is a former Miss Croatia. She was born in Germany, but raised in Croatia all her life. It is that she goes wherever. I mean, in the World Cups when Croatia plays soccer, she is there, and people, a very beautiful woman. And to say this, people, women of Croatian descent are beautiful women too. And just to say the least above all this, I mean, people take pictures of her, they take pictures of Ivana, and then seeing the Croatian baseball team, and to say that the Croatian baseball team should have, a team to defeat Japan or to defeat South Korea. But I have to say all this straight, if I want to say, if the World Baseball Classic were to be held in Dubai, and having having the leader, I forgot his, I know it's MBZ. Mohammed bin Zayed doing his first pitch to see the WBC being held in Dubai. It would be like awesome. It would be like that, and seeing UAE winning one of the first game and doing a bunch of homers, and they saying God is great in Arabic. It says Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, running into the basins doing every homer. And then yet even on TV that you see UAE doing a bunch of homers, a person yelling Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, like that, just like that. You're seeing a bunch of dudes shooting down Dumbo. All right, so I mean that would be awesome for UAE at the WBC playing in Dubai. All right, so this is how it's going to be set up if they host the World Baseball Classic in 2027 in Dubai. The teams would be Croatia, UAE, Chinese Taipei, and the Netherlands. Probably Israel, if there's 5 teams in that pool where they playing in UAE. So and seeing Mohammed bin Zayed or MBZ doing the first pitch in the first game held in Dubai, it would be very interesting, and seeing that the UAE having their build their own Cinderella story of the World Baseball Classic, then UAE doing a Cinderella story, the home runs on the TV, seeing Allah Akbar, saying Allah Akbar when there's a home run and a grand slam. God is great because He is great. I mean, what it is of all this, that an interesting game, I mean, hosting UAE, and the excitement of hearing God is great in Arabic whenever the UAE does a home run, being like not just like the Czech Republic. It's nothing but most exciting. The UAE would be more exciting, yelling Allah Akbar when there's a homer on the TV. And then what's going to be interesting is Ivana Knoll in Dubai, Croatia playing in Dubai. I hope they don't lose against the UAE. All right, so it would be great. I mean, if not, well, it'll be like, like the same old. But more exciting is the UAE teams and team and the fans seeing the UAE winning their first victory, having built their own Cinderella story, and what would be the excitement about is the yelling of what it is to say, oh, God is great in Arabic when they do a home run. And yeah, I mean, this would be interesting. And what is all the point of all this to say, what do you think? What do you think of Ivana Knoll at the World Baseball Classic? If it's not held in Dubai, I would say Ivana Knoll appearing in Tokyo, or appearing in Seoul if they play in Korea, and better yet, I mean, hosting one in Taiwan to the UAE. I mean, if it plays if the World Baseball Classic, what do you think of the World Baseball Classic being held at the United Arab Emirates and UAE, hosting a World Baseball Classic in UAE, and the excitement of the UAE fans, and Ivana Knoll in UAE when Croatia plays in the World Baseball Classic in UAE being the host? So what do you think of that? And what do you think, Ivana Knoll, if you think about the World Baseball Classic being held in UAE and Croatia playing in UAE, playing in Dubai? I mean, if it's held in Dubai, the first game that Croatia will play will be against Taiwan. When it plays against Taiwan, there's Ivana Knoll. Ivana Knoll might eat stir-fried rice or something like that, it's whatever it is if Croatia defeats Chinese Taipei. And also known as Taiwan, because Taiwan in sporting events is known as Chinese Taipei, to avoid political conflicts, but also having the excitement of UAE fans yelling that God is great when there's a home run. Even the announcer on the TV yelling God is great in Arabic. It's like saying, what the heck? This is sound like the video when two dudes are shooting down Dumbo. Yeah, get it? Two guys shooting down Dumbo video. Yeah, I mean, but instead it's a home run, and the people and the announcer on the TV at the UAE TV yelling Allah Akbar, right? So it would be excitement. It would be awesome. I mean, the thing is about not just like traditional powerhouses like the US and Japan, Korea, and Dominican Republic, and yeah, I mean, like, yeah, US, Japan, Korea, Dominican Republic, but new players like the Czech Republic in this year. But this time, if it is held in UAE, we have the UAE fans, Croatia, and Ivana Knoll at a baseball game, cheering for Croatia. That would be awesome. That would be excitement. And I don't know if the finals are going, if the 2026/2027 World Baseball Classic finals are going to end up in UAE, in Dubai. Please write me a comment. Tell me, what do you think about Ivana Knoll, Croatia, and the World Baseball Classic, and the World Baseball Classic being held in UAE? One thing for sure, the final for the 2026-2027 World Baseball Classic being held in UAE is not going to be held in the United States. It's going to be the first time that the final will be held outside of the United States, and it's going to be in UAE, in Dubai. Goodbye and peace out. You're going to hear God is great in Arabic when the UAE plays baseball. Take care. And see you in the next video. And please don't forget to subscribe to the Embargo Man channel. Happy trails.